Are we recording? Yes, we are. Bonjour, Beefy, and everybody else who subscribes or maybe just come across this humble channel. Just been out for a dog walk. I've got Luna this weekend. She was barking a minute ago. Probably saw a pigeon or something, but she's just hopefully having a little sleep now. Hey, if I'm sniffing a lot, it's the hay fever season, which I've been good so far, but it's getting me. So if I am a bit sniffy, I apologise now. So, this is number 25. Didn't think I'd get this far. I did a whole load and then I thought, oh, what am I going to do? But then, hey, I'm still buying records and other ones. Right. So, Friday was my birthday. I know. Looking good for 35, I think. And trip up to Lowell in Norwich. Went with my son, met my daughter and her partner and the good people at Lowell, Jack and Kat. I bought a couple of records. And yeah, I'll show them now. Then I'll tell you why. I'm doing in when they were first released. De La Soul, 3 Feet High and Rising, came out in 88. RZA, known as Bobby Digital, I'll explain that later. What's it called again? Bobby Digital Ballet, that one. This came out in 98. That's a good thing. Hip hop. Why hip hop? I've always liked it. When it first came out, there was something about the beat, the melody, the lyrics, the vibe of it. Obviously now it's early hip hop. Well, I suppose you got Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. That was early 80s. It developed. I've got NWA, which is more rap and East Coast. Both these, De La Soul and RZA, are out of New York. I'm not getting into the East Coast, West Coast thing. I'm just interested in the music. So Hugh Morgan has a radio show. He founder member, lead singer of the Fun Loving Criminals, and their music. You can see the hip hop influence on them. And he did a series which you can't get on BBC Sounds. Now they do sometimes. What annoys me about BBC Sounds sometimes they don't keep stuff long enough. And he did, what was it? The history of early hip hop or how it began. I can't remember. Or the evolution. It was a great series, and I listened to it. I listened to it a few times, and it was like, yeah, I like this. So, number one. So, De La Soul. 3 feet. De La Soul, even 3 feet high and rising. This came out in 88. And what do you get in it? Well, first of all, a nice glossy cover, which is good. And you get so LP1 De La Soul, which is this record with credits. Nice paper cover, glossy, not lined. I will stick them into the stuff I have. It actually keeps them better. And then LP2, again the nice glossy. That record with the credits. One thing excuse me, it says contains excerpts, where with these days we say samples. Don't know. So you're getting sampling. I don't know when sampling of records started, but obviously you the mix and match. You also get a little comic insert. Not the best production, good quality paper, but the blacks are it's a bit washed up. But again, this is from 88. That's probably as good as it was back in 88, just with solid covers, just black and white and grey. But obviously this is on yellow. And also, I know a limited number of albums. Let's get it the right way around. A nice little poster, which is pretty cool. I like that. And yeah, this is good. So, the music. Pardon me. Most people probably know, from what I know, Me, Myself and I, I've lost it, The Magic Number, and other ones. Right. Good quality vinyl. Nice thick 180-gram vinyl, so fairly thick. Not that it makes an awful lot of difference. The production, as I think I said with Lady Blackbird, Black Acid Soul, the quality of the pressing. You put the needle on, and there's no hiss, clicks, pops, rumble. It's silence, and then the music starts, which is good. This is a reissue, so this is a repressing from 2022, 2023. The music. I've always thought with De La Soul, it's a happy vibe. 88. Uh, Ronald Reagan was the American president. Coming out of recession, I think mid-80s was fairly crap from what I remember. Don't really remember that much. Well, I do remember it, but a long time ago now. And also the early hip hop, the drum, it's like a snare drum. So you might get to that, or then you get the snare bit. I'm not a musician. There's bass, but it's just a bass guitar bopping along, just various instruments, the mix and match, just the melding. As I said before, it's just all the ingredients come together, and you have this iconic hip hop. It's just really good. It's is it this one? Did I show you? I can't remember if I showed you or not. Yellow line. Again, I should have got a record out. Pure PVC is clear. So it's coloured, these days black, to resemble old shellac, which was coloured black. But it's yellow. Isn't that right? Yes, you agree, don't you, Luna? Good, thank you. And there's other tracks. Oh, which one did I? There's bits, there's intros. It starts off with the intro, and it's like contestants, and that carries on. And the last track as well on side 2. So side 4, I should say, LP2, side 4. So it's almost like a show, this album, and it just reminds me how good it is for 1988. Remember, even it's changed. I listened to this earlier, and then found other albums. Yeah, a bit heavier, a bit darker. This is definitely more upbeat, more hopeful. I don't know, but yeah, I really do like it. A very good purchase. Second one, so RZA. His given name, I remember, is Robert Fitzpatrick Diggs, so that's his name. His musical, I've been reading about him. His musical for him, his personal, is but I'm known as Bobby rather than Robert, and Bobby Digital is his musical persona. RZA is more, I don't know whether it was part of the Wu-Tang Clan, more the musical artist persona. So Bobby Digital is from the heart. RZA is the one out there. This is the musical artist where there's the barrier. This is my music, and don't come near me. I don't know. So again, a nice glossy, good card outer. Both of these are double albums, but in single sleeves. And I don't think it's the record companies being cheap. I know that records are getting produced very quickly, but getting the sleeves produced is difficult. Up at Lowell, they've got an EP coming out. It's pressed. It's in its inner sleeve. The out sleeves are taking time. They just can't produce these quick enough. And it just could be that you either don't get the album or you get it in a single sleeve. At the end of the day, does it matter? No, because what's important is the music. So these are 140 grams, so a bit lighter. The pressing, the hole in the middle wasn't pressed. I had to just scrape it out with a knife so it fitted on the turntable. You've got like the labels are slightly different colours. Oh, before I forget, so there's the front cover. There's reverse with credits and bits and pieces. De La Soul 88, 98, 10 years difference. And there is a difference. Well, that is just music and their music and what they've collected together, along with, if I describe it, Lord Kana, Hugo, his journey. This is a journey. Him being very personal. Some of the songs are angry. There's one of the songs has a reggae vibe. There is sampling or excerpts. Rather than bits, there is one of the couple of tracks, a female vocal in there as well. Who I think is in the studio. It's not a sample, it's definitely in the studio. Again, New York, East Coast. He says right about his journey. He just mentioned someone for. Yeah, RZA thanks his Queen, Equality, and all his seeds for being there when the waters are rough and Bobby Digital is on the scene. And I wear varifocals as well. So, yeah, paper sleeve, but lined, as you can see, which, keeping records rather than paper. Some people say paper, you can get burns and scuffs, but I've got records that are over 60 years old and I can't see the difference. So this journey of his, just, yeah, how he grew up. This one, be a man, righteous way, build strong, sickness. Yeah, you're seeing the man and his musical abilities, and he's saying, this is me. You see Wu-Tang Clan, that's part of a collective. This is me, myself, I. And it's great. So, if you want late 90s hip hop, I do recommend this. If you, and also, yeah, the world as it was in 98. If you want hopeful late 80s hip hop, listen to this. They're both equal as good, different moments in time, 88 to 98. Three, as opposed to just this one man. Their journeys, as life should be, and capture those moments, make those memories. And in these two albums, 4 discs, what a journey. And that's it. The birds are singing. My eyes are really itching now because I've got the door open. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching this, and I'll see you soon. Take care.